Hi, I'm with Dwight Killian, Executive Director of Music Serving the Word Ministries, and also a world-renowned jazz bass player. Dwight, I want to talk to you about praise bands. That's the big thing, man. Let's talk about praise bands. All right. Now, I'll just kind of lay out some stuff to you and see what, and just have you react to it. Okay. When I travel around the country and work with church music programs, typical praise band might, and most of it is volunteer, they're not professionals. Exactly. So a typical band might have 2 keyboard players, 3 guitar players, 4 singers, and they're all doing the same thing. And they all are playing, and they're all singing at the same time, and and it's usually, it's a mess. So what are your thoughts on stuff like that? Well,
first of all, I'm sure their hearts are into it, and they have the best ambition and desires to make it worshipful.
Absolutely, yeah.
But the thing is, there's just simple things about music. I mean, right away when you tell me 4 guitar players, get rid of 3.
Well, actually, I said 3, but now you made it worse. But it's okay. Yeah. No. So all right. So you have 3 guitar players or whatever.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
2 keyboard players. I mean, even for an instance, if you didn't mention bass. Me being a bass player, I'm listening for, okay, is there a bass player? Well,
that's right.
Put one of the keyboard players on a key bass type role.
Right. You're assuming there's no bass.
Right. Yeah. If there is no bass player.
Yeah.
The whole thing, Chuck, from all the years of you teaching, that is, it's the instrumentation and how we break that down. You can either eliminate some of those, like a couple of the guitar players, or give them specific things to play.
Yeah.
That are completely different. Have one guy on chords, maybe have the other guy double the melody, or something. Same with the singers. We have all these praise teams with all the singers sing in unison.
Yes.
What about, to me, growing up as a Kansas boy, these old hymns where the congregation was singing harmony, and you had the guys singing the low bass part. And
or how about backup? You have somebody singing lead, and you have backup singers.
Exactly. There's a few of the praise songs that actually have that incorporated.
The issue of orchestration is really important. I frequently will tell them. Let's say, for example, there are 7 people in the praise band, and I'll tell them. I say, out of the 7 people here, you have a number of sextets that are possible. A number of quintets, quartets, trios, duos, and so forth. If you go to see a symphony orchestra play, and there are 100 musicians up on the stage, they're not all playing at the same time, all the time. Exactly. And this is one of the fundamental things about the orchestration. So for, as something that could be of help to the leader of those bands would be how to orchestrate the ensemble.
Exactly, and that can even lead to programming in the service as far as where the songs are going. If you're gradually trying to, you start with the upbeat praise music and the praise and worship, and then if we're getting to that time where we're going to approach the message, what's a simple thing that you can do is cut down your instrumentation on that last song right before you go to the message. If you're trying to get people more to a peaceful state, less instrumentation is going to make it softer, kind of get people there.
There are also, as you and I both know as being educators for many years, that there are very defined roles in music. Exactly. You have melody players, you have harmony players, you have rhythm players, right? And if you've got like you mentioned before, if you've got all these guitar players up there, they shouldn't all be playing the chords.
Exactly.
That's and the 2 keyboard players, those are harmony players also. That means you've got 5 or 6 people up there all playing chords. All we need is one.
Right. Exactly. And as a piano player, the conflicts that can happen between guitar and piano.
Yeah, exactly.
Let alone 2 guitar players.
Right. So to summarize then, if you want to improve your praise band, here's a couple of quick tips. Make sure that you orchestrate the ensemble correctly. Take advantage of the fact that you have smaller ensembles within the large ensemble. Save the big stuff for last, or when you need the power. And the second thing is define the roles within the ensembles. Identify the melody players, the harmony players, the rhythm players, and try to avoid duplication. I think you'll go a long way. Thanks, Dwight.
You bet.